back up. What are you doing? There it goes. Okay, sorry. Upstream died for some reason. I don't know why it does that. I think my internet just dies for no reason every now and then when I've been streaming for a long period of time. Anyways, so we're good now. Oh, let me put a message in there. There we go. Okay, what is I doing here? Oh, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, people from... I don't know what it is. I guess people from New York just rub certain other people the wrong way. New Yorkers, yeah. That's the thing about New Yorkers is they have this New York state of mind that they think they've seen everything, they know everything, and so whenever they go places, they bring that attitude with them, and it really rubs people the wrong way. And so, like, one of the big things that people do is when fall starts to hit, a lot of people from New York tend to go to the states surrounding them. They'll go to like Rhode Island and Vermont and Connecticut to go watch the leaves change, because you can literally, like, in a span of a week, see a bunch of trees just change from green to yellow and brown and red. Because the fall's coming and the leaves change. And so many people out in those areas that live there, they hate it when New Yorkers show up. They just hate it. And I kind of understand why. I've met a few New Yorkers. Most New Yorkers are pretty cool. They're pretty decent. But every now and then you find you run into one that is insanely obnoxious, and you just want to punch him in the face. So yeah, I'm guessing those are the New Yorkers they're talking about. Let's see, I probably don't have enough. Yeah. What do I need? Oil. I think there might be oil in here. Let's see, what can I scrap? Yeah, that's a big thing for them. It's I think of it this way. Like I've heard this from people around the world too. Is sometimes when Americans go to their country to visit, most of the Americans are pretty decent, but every now and then you get one of those really obnoxious Americans that shows up in like the American flag T-shirt, and they're all gung ho about America, and when they get there, they're angry because they don't have American delicacies or American food, and you're like, then why the hell did you come to Japan, man? This is Japan. This is not America. Everybody's kind of run into the obnoxious tourist, and we obviously represent ourselves well there. New York, Newport, Rhode Island is nice. Yeah, it is. A special name for autumn photographers. I can't really say. I don't know. I've never been to Rhode Island myself. I'm sure they do, though. Let me see. I'll actually look it up. Let's see. I'm actually seeing a lot of articles saying when you should go to Rhode Island in the fall for photography. But I've not actually seen any sort of uh, drunken Finns who think everyone speaks Finnish. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hmm. Dang it, I guess there isn't any oil around here. I thought I had some here. Oh, there's tape. I think every country has their fair share of obnoxious people or obnoxious tourists. In fact, living where I live, we actually get a ton of tourists here from around the world, especially in the summer, because we have we have a special event here for yacht boat racing, and we get a lot of people from various countries that come in, and they're here for like 2 weeks. And I can't say I ever had a bad experience with them. I used to work in a hotel down by the beach for a number of years, and the only people that I thought were a little funny, and not in a bad way, was the people from Japan. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they were probably in the middle of putting me on, like trying to make a joke and, trying to kind of be silly. So I just kind of went along with it, and then they took it seriously. But what they did was they came to the front desk, and they asked me in sort of broken English. They said, "Where do you keep horse?" And I was like, what? And because at first I didn't really understand what they were asking. And then somebody else stepped up and he says, he wants to know where you keep your horses. Because in Texas, of course, everybody has this idea that everybody in Texas is a cowboy and we all have horses. And so I'm like, oh, we keep them in stables. And they just kind of look at me and laugh a little bit. And they're like, where's the stable? And I said, oh, up on the 15th floor. And they just looked at me like, what? Like they didn't know whether to believe me or not, but I thought it was pretty funny. They were funny. But yeah, never had any problems with any of the people that came and visited us. The only time we've ever had major problems in the hotel was from other Americans. Usually, people who come here from out of country, they're nice. They just come here and they go to the beach and they have fun and that's it. Oh, wait, I think we had problems with some British people once. So, I don't know. Local supermarket has a special American soda section. What the hell is Big Blue? I have never heard of Big Blue. What is... okay, now I gotta look... What is... I think it rings a bell, but... It's possible we don't have that in Texas. We have a lot of stuff here, but we may not have... Oh, I see. We have Big Red. Big Red is big here in Texas because this is where we make Big Red. It's also where we make Dr. Pepper. Oh, I see. So Big Blue is the blueberry version of Big Red. Oh, okay. I thought it sounded a little familiar, like it rang a bell, but... Yeah, I when I think of Big Red, I never think of Big Blue. Big Red's actually not bad. Big Red's pretty good. But Big Blue, I've never had Big Blue. Interesting. So they have Big Blue over there. But yeah, the Big Red, yeah, I give a big thumbs up to the Big Red. That stuff's pretty good. It's a little on the sweet side. Well, all sodas are kind of on the sweet side. But that particular one is pretty good. Another good soda, like, oh man. Here's one that you should try if you can find it there. I don't think you all will probably have it. It'll probably be something you would have to special order. But if you can get Coca-Cola or Sprite, and I know you already have Coca-Cola and Sprite there, but the Coca-Cola and Sprite that they make in Mexico is extraordinarily good. It is far superior to American Coca-Cola and Sprite. They make, down there in Mexico, they make Coca-Cola, they make Sprite, they make Fanta. And then, of course, they have their own Mexican brands. But their sodas, I believe, are far superior because, yes, pop, Dre. Soda, pop, whatever. But yeah, the sodas they make in Mexico are far superior because they use real sugar. And that's one of the things in Mexico. They won't use high fructose corn syrup. Whereas that Big Blue you drank probably had high fructose corn syrup. But if you get sodas from Mexico, they're all made with real sugar. They don't use high fructose corn syrup. And they're so good. You can taste the difference. In fact, there is a regional grocery store that we have called H-E-B. And they have their own store brand pure cane sugar sodas. And they are so good. They're so damn good. Like if you taste a regular, cola with high fructose corn syrup and then you taste one with sugar, at least to me, it's like night and day. It's completely different. No bubblegum soda? Bubblegum soda? Now I gotta look that up too. It rings a bell. Oh, I think you might be talking about Jones. Oh, Hubba Bubba Soda. That's old school. I haven't seen that in years. But there's a company out of Seattle, I think it is, called the Jones Soda Company. And they make all sorts of different flavors of sodas, like really odd flavors. In fact, let me go to their website. Where's the Jones website? Let's see, Jones Soda Flavors. Now we're part of the Food Network. Here we go. Flavors from Jones Soda Company. And if I'm not mistaken, they do ship internationally. Just in case, let's see. There's green apple, which that actually sounds really good. Blue bubblegum. Oh, orange and cream. That sounds good. And then they have cream soda. They have Foo Berry. Their root beer I've had. It's really good. Lemon lime, which is kind of like Sprite. And then their regular standard cola. They have berry lemonade, strawberry lime, grape, crushed melon, pineapple cream, zilch cola, and zilch black cherry. Those are their standard flavors. They also occasionally do some other flavors. In fact, considering we're playing Fallout 4, Nuka-Cola Quantum. When Bethesda put out that whole thing where you could actually go to the store and buy Nuka-Cola Quantum, the company that made the soda for them was Jones Soda Company. Unfortunately, it's hard to find it now. You can make your own, but it's hard to find those old Nuka-Cola Quantum bottles. But yeah, Jones Soda Company made those, and I heard they were pretty good. I can't really speak for them because I've never had one, but Jones Soda Company occasionally puts out like these specialty flavors, like for seasonal stuff. Like they had peppermint for Christmas. Again, never had it, but I heard it was pretty good. Oh, and then since we have Thanksgiving here in November here in the States, I don't know if this was a joke, but they put out a turkey and gravy flavored soda. And it was, again, I didn't taste it, but I heard it was disgusting. as you probably imagined it would be. It's like, who makes a soda to taste like turkey and gravy? It doesn't, I mean, I love turkey and I love gravy, but in a soda, it doesn't feel right. But yeah, they've made some really strange, like novelty items over the years. Thanksgiving, yeah. Like, they have Thanksgiving in Canada, too, but it's a different day, I think. Yeah, it is a different day. It feels kind of weird, though, celebrating Thanksgiving on some occasions because of the political problems that we've had as far as the natives. And some of my ancestors are Native American, so but I'm not trying to say that I am Native American. I don't live on a reservation. I've never practiced any of their customs, so I can't really speak for them. But yeah, we've treated them pretty bad, pretty damn bad. So yeah, I definitely feel for them. In fact, we're treating them badly right now again. Like, they had asked the federal government for help with that whole human malware thing that's going around. Because in a lot of these reservations, they have their own hospitals and stuff. Pretty much because the reservations, the way they work, is the government, for the most part, just stays out of the business in the reservations. They just kind of let the natives do their own thing there. It's like a tiny little country within a country. But the federal government is still supposed to help them because they are still American citizens. And so they had been asking for help because they thought they were going to get overwhelmed because they had an outbreak in one of the reservations. And so they were like, hey, we needed a little help. Can you send us some assistance? You know, like extra doctors, supplies, that kind of thing. And we just left them hanging. In one reservation, they only had 2 ICU beds. That's it. And they immediately filled. And so there were a lot of people there on the reservation who needed ICU care but couldn't get it because we didn't want to send help. Well, I don't want to say we. I'll say the government did not want to send help because I would have sent help. I'd have been like, sure, we'll send you some stuff. What do you need? But government's like, nah. We're not going to help you. Never mind. I thought that was so crap. It's like we continue, as a country, we continue to shit on them as much as we can. And that's so screwed up. Comrade is not alive. Slim be like, I never flew a plane, but I heard it flies. No, I've been in a plane. I've been in several planes. I've also been up in a parachute. It was weird as hell, but I was in a parachute. I didn't jump out of a plane, but I was in a parachute. I think I told you all this story a while back where when I was like 5, my mother's boyfriend at the time, we all went to the beach. It was like me, my mom, my siblings, her boyfriend, her boyfriend's brother, his family. There was a whole bunch of us out there. And they took a parachute like this. It was like for like parasailing or paragliding. And they tied it to one of the lifeguard posts that were like drilled into the ground. So they put it up there, and I talked to this guy, Henry, that we used to know, who was my mother's now ex-boyfriend's brother. And being 5, I was like, I want to do it. And he's like, okay. And so he puts the gloves on me. He puts these big giant gloves on me. And he has the handles there. And he's like, okay, hold on really tight. No matter what, do not let go. And I'm like, okay. And he kind of lifts up the rope and lifts up the parachute, and the wind catches it, and up in the air I go. And so I'm like 40 feet in the air, hanging on with only my hands, and I'm in this parachute. And the wind is just keeping me up there. And my mom's boyfriend, he sees it, and I'm looking down, and I'm having a blast. And mom's boyfriend looks up, and he's like, holy shit. And he gets underneath me thinking I might fall, so he may have to catch me. So he's just like moving with me, and he's screaming at Henry at the same, what the hell are you thinking? And so Henry and a couple of other people who were there that we didn't know, they just happened to be there. They grabbed the rope that attached it to the lifeguard post, and they slowly start bringing me down, because it's really windy and takes a little time, so they slowly start bringing me down. Finally, I'm on the ground. I'm like, that was great. Let's do it again, man. I never got to do it again, though. But I remember that so vividly because I think the reason I remember it so vividly is because in my entire life, even to this day, I don't talk to Joe. That's my mom's ex-boyfriend from many, many years ago. I don't talk to him anymore. I haven't seen him in a long time. But it was the only time that I've ever known him in my life where he looked absolutely scared shitless. He was just like, oh my God. Because he realized for a moment there, he's like, holy crap, are we going to be responsible for killing this kid? But it turned out okay. Everything was all right. It was scary for them. For me, it was great. Because again, when you're 5, you don't, at that point in my life, I had not been introduced to death. So it didn't really, dawn on me that I was in danger. But it was great. It was fun. And honestly, I would do it again. Even at my age now, I would do it again. Because there's no, in fact, how can I put it? You know how sometimes when you're dreaming, you have dreams about doing weird, odd things that you wouldn't normally be able to do in real life? Like maybe you can walk on water, or you can fly in the sky, stuff like that. I've had dreams where I am flying in my dream, and it's that exact same sensation. That's how it felt. Because I was that far off the ground and I could feel the wind hit me in the face. And that's about as close to flying, being outside of an airplane, that I've ever been in my life. And so when I have dreams where I'm flying, it's that same sensation, and it's awesome. People dying who never died before. Yeah, Trump did say that. There are people dying who have never died before. I mean, it sounds hilarious, but it's true. Like, I've never died before. Oh my God, don't get started on Trump, dude. He said some of the stupidest things I have ever heard. At one point here in the States, we thought that when George W. Bush said, "Is our children learning?" we thought that was like peak ridiculous. But we have so far exceeded that in the Trump years that it's like not even, we can't even see it in the rearview mirror anymore. It's horrible. Because yes, President George W. Bush did once say, "Is our children learning?" And it made the news. It was all over the news. But now you think, okay, that's probably the stupidest thing he said in his entire presidency. And then you compare that to even the most normal thing that President Trump has said, and it's like, gosh, did we really give him a bunch of crap for that? Considering it's, it's like that's not even anything anymore. It's a flub. That's it. That's all it was. And go ask China. Yeah, and he said, go ask China to an Asian woman. Again, I don't think it was overtly racist. But it was probably the worst timing anybody could think of. Now, if it had been, say, an Indian reporter, and he said, go ask India, that was a little more obvious. Because we would have not been thinking of India, because, India had nothing to do with the outbreak. Sugar bombs go away. Suspender and slacks. Oh, that's right. I've been picking up all this junk. I gotta dump some of it. Is our children learning? I still remember that. I saw it live and I was like, what? It's as bad, or the other thing that he did where he had mission accomplished. And we were only 6 weeks into the war. He's like, mission accomplished. And we hadn't done anything. That was pretty bad, too. Yeah, we've had some, the First Lady. I will give her that. I mean, well, she used to be a model. So, yeah, Melania is very stylish. She knows how to dress. And people give her crap sometimes about being a model. But I'm thinking, what's wrong with being a model? It's a career. And it's not like she's selling dope. I don't understand why people give her crap for being a model. I really don't. Who are like, she was just some model. Okay, so that doesn't mean she's an idiot. She might be an idiot, but it doesn't necessarily mean she is just because she was a model. She could be the smartest person in the world. We may never know. But I think the biggest problem that people have with her is that she's... How can I put this? She's very... Like, you could tell that she did not want to be First Lady. She probably went along with this whole presidential run thing thinking, oh, there's no way he's going to win. There's no way. She probably just thought it was another one of his deals where, he'll run for president to get his name out there more, just so he can sell some more steaks or something. And that'll be it. And, and he'll lose and that'll be that. Well, he actually won. And not only was he like, oh shit, she was like, oh shit. I think she's made it very clear to us that she does not want to be the First Lady. Without actually going out and saying it, she's made it very clear she never wanted the job. And she never thought that he was going to win. And when he did, she freaked the hell out. Like when she went to that one place on the border where they were housing all the immigrant children, and she wore that that jacket that said, "I don't care, do you?" And she wore that, of all places to wear that. She wore it when she visited the border, when that was a hot button issue. And people gave her crap for that. But at the same time, I'm thinking, it's probably true. She probably doesn't give a shit. Because this was never supposed to be her problem. I understand why people can be upset with her because she doesn't care. I mean, if she's a careless person, then I guess that's bad. But at the same time, like I said, she never wanted the job. So she was just kind of going through the motions, and she's like, okay, I guess I'll go do this. And then, of all things, they gave her, like I mentioned on my other shows, they gave her the job of, because every time, there's a first lady in office, because she's not elected, she just kind of comes along for the ride. They usually give her something to do, like a champion, or a cause to champion, is what I'm saying. And so she'll have something to, to kind of keep her busy, to give her something to do. So she can go out and do speeches and stuff like that. And, and of course, the one thing they gave Melania was, cyberbullying, which is the stupidest thing they could have given her, because her husband is such an asshole. I mean, how can you go out? And I understand why she doesn't do it anymore either, because how can she go out and do or give a speech about cyberbullying and about how we need to, look into this and solve it and, all that, when her husband, the president, is out there tweeting to people, calling them stupid, calling them fat, calling them every name in the book, making up ugly nicknames for them, essentially bullying them. So yeah, that's why she doesn't do it anymore. She's like, this is stupid. And I don't blame her for that either, because the irony in that, the irony was not lost on her. She understood exactly how it looked, and that's why she doesn't do it anymore. That's why you only occasionally see her out in public. She lives in New York, and she just kind of stays in the background. She just does her own thing. She raises her kid, because she has a kid. So she just hangs back, raises her kid, and just tries to stay out of the public eye. Unless she has to go with Trump somewhere. Comrade, nobody talks proper in the hood, you fool. Yeah, I noticed that. Believe me, I don't want to say that I guess you could say I kind of grew up in a hood. Up until the time I was about 13, we lived in a pretty terrible neighborhood. And then my mom sold the house that we owned because it was in a really bad part of town, and she moved us to the exact opposite side of town simply so that we would not get involved with gangs and stuff. And it sucked because, it's a house. And to go from living in a house to living in a cramped apartment, it's just a completely different thing. But I understand why she did it. It sucks that she did it, but I understand why. You think Trump might win again? No, he's not going to win. But here's the thing. If we go into this assuming he's not going to win, then he might win. And what I mean by that is we all had that idea last time that he wasn't going to win. And of course, he ended up winning. But if we all actually go out and vote this time around instead of just sitting on our asses, then yeah, he definitely will not win. Absolutely not. Because not only is every Democrat and most moderates not going to vote for him, but now he's even pissed off enough Republicans, like old school Republicans, that even they don't support him anymore. There are a lot of old school Republicans who have come straight out. In fact, in the last few weeks, there have been some Republican governors that have both basically told him to F off. And so, yeah, he's lost the support of all those people. And so he still has his base. He still has the MAGA crowd. But, yeah, he doesn't... Again, unless we do something really stupid like not vote, and if we don't have this idea that, oh, we're just going to win, if we go out and vote and like we're supposed to, then there's no way he's going to win. There's no way. I think he'll lose because as it is right now, I don't see him winning Michigan again. He's not going to win Michigan. He's not going to win Wisconsin. Of all places, Texas. Yes, here in Texas, he might lose Texas. I'm not kidding. We've been a red state pretty much forever. But even here in Texas, there is a chance he is going to lose. And if he loses Texas, it's over. It's absolutely over. Florida, I don't know. Florida's Florida. Florida's just weird. So I can't speak for Florida. But here in Texas, a lot of people are sick of his crap. They're just like, you know what? We were screwed. He screwed us over. Let's try something else. And Biden is not a good candidate. In fact, Biden, I think, is a terrible candidate. But it's either Biden or Trump. So who are you going to pick? At this point, you just got to pick the lesser of two evils. Because you know Trump is not going to change. He is who he is. He's an asshole. And he doesn't give a crap about anybody else but himself. That's just who he is. But at least with Biden, we have a chance to at least try and get back to where we were 10 years ago. Back to, and again, I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, oh, Obama was so great, because again, he has his problems too. But at least with Obama, I felt like we had a leader. With Trump, I don't feel like we have a leader at all. I feel like we have a child who we barely keep under control. And who occasionally still breaks out and does something really stupid. So keep Trump? Hell no, man. Cannot keep Trump. Absolutely not. If we get another 4 years of Trump, there are people who have always been kind of stupid, like the people that say, oh, if Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada. And of course they don't move to Canada. They're just shit talking. But I obviously won't say that I'll move to Canada, one, because I can't afford it. But I'll kind of give up for the next couple of years. I think if Trump somehow wins again, I will just give up for the next couple of years and just be like, you know what, screw this. And I won't really pay attention to politics, I don't think. I won't pay attention to the House. I won't pay attention to the Senate like I do now. I just won't care. I'll just be like, you know what? It obviously doesn't matter. If people are happy with how he's handling things now, and you put him there again, yeah, at that point, you just lose faith. You lose faith, and you're like, if he wants to just burn this country to the ground, then just do it. Do it now, and maybe if we're lucky, whoever comes in and takes over will be nice to us. I know that sounds defeatist, but that's kind of where we are right now, man. Like I said, I won't be one of those people that's like, oh, I'm moving to Canada, but yeah, I will have lost any... Oh, crap, I didn't want to throw that. I will have lost any drive to try and bring the country back At least to where it was. Okay, how am I gonna kill these guys? Hold on, do I have any... Where's my rad roach stuff? Dang it. I don't have any cooked rad roach, do I? Oh, is it grilled rad roach? Oh, dang it. I'm looking for the rad roach because it also takes away some of my rads. Oh, that gives rad resistance. Melon, mentats, dang it. Mirelurk meat. Dang it, yeah. I think it's either the... Oh, wait, maybe it's these guys. No, it's not it. I think it's the rad roach meat. Not that, the cooked version. That takes away some rads and then also heals me. Damn it, I think I ate it all. Well, we'll eat that and we'll try to deal with this. New Peloton. The one thing, if I were to move, I gotta make sure I don't move somewhere where they already hate me. Because there are a lot of countries in the world that do not like Americans. Like, if I were to move somewhere, I'd probably be like, I'm Canadian. Where are you from? Vancouver. You don't sound like it. Yeah, I know. I lived on the border. Sorry, I lived on the border. We don't hate Americans. Oh, I'm not saying you all do specifically. I'm just saying there are a lot of countries that do. I'm gonna use these bullets here. Like, Canada, they don't hate us, they just think we're a bit annoying. Like, you could move to Canada and you'll probably be fine. Same thing with Mexico. If you move to the right parts of Mexico, you're fine. As an American, you're fine. And the one benefit, actually, of living in Mexico is it's cheap to live there. Like, near the border, it's not that cheap, but if you move down into, like, proper Mexico, then it's actually really cheap. You could live there good for, like, $8,000 a year, which is not that much money, all things considered. So yeah, you could live pretty good in Mexico. But yeah, there are certain countries where they tolerate us, but they really do not like us. Like China, for one. They don't really like us in China. Well, it's mostly because, unfortunately, the CCP just loves blaming everything on Americans. They just love... we're like their scapegoat. They just love blaming stuff on us. And so when you go there and you've been told, or like when you meet Chinese people and that's all they've ever been told, then yeah, of course they're going to believe it. They have no reason not to believe it. Nice. Oh gosh, what other country does not like Americans? There are a few out there. Iran. Iran does not like Americans. Iraq kind of has a love-hate relationship with us. Like, they love us when we give them money, but in a lot of other cases, they do not like us. Even the new government. Even way after Saddam Hussein, the new government there, they basically told us to F off and to leave their country. And so we started to. But at that same point, though, I kind of understand where they're coming from, because I wouldn't want somebody occupying my country either. So yeah, I kind of get what they're saying. Damn it, die already! It shows how weak this gun is. I've hit this person with this gun like 20 times, and they are not dead. Just freaking die already, my god. Oh, and I forgot I left that mine over here. We're actually not as rich as we used to be. Again, you have to remember we have 26 trillion in debt now, and it's only going to go higher. It's going to be hard to pay it off, too. So don't forget that when you think, oh, America's rich. Yeah, we do have money. We have a lot of resources, but we also have a crap ton of debt right now. That's not good. The only reason why our debt's not hurting us so much at the moment is because of the human malware. Everybody has had to go into some form of debt. Everybody's economy is struggling. Like all the major players, almost all of their economies are struggling. China, Russia, America, the UK, Australia. Australia is actually doing okay because they managed to keep their numbers down. New Zealand, same thing. They managed to keep their numbers down, so they're doing all right. But then again, New Zealand also has a much smaller population. So you got to keep that in mind too. But yeah, that's the only reason our money is still worth anything, is because we have a lot of stuff. And because everybody's dealing with it. Okay, so I went there, I did that. Where do I go now? Do I need to go back to... Let's see. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the lighthouse. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, lighthouse is way up north, isn't it? Okay. So let me go back over here. Let me dump this stuff. And clear some room. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask y'all, what do y'all think of the chat? Because I was messing around with the chat from Restream, and they have a new option where you can add their version of chat to your streams, and I think it looks okay. That's a different version than the standard version. That's like the Overwatch skin. So I think it looks okay. It doesn't block too much of the action either. But I think that's something I'll probably use again now. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of streaming, I finally got my Twitch account back. And they did not solve it. Twitch and Authy did not help. And you're not going to believe what I did, and I can't even believe it worked. Because, again, it was an old number. We talk about everything, you still with your friends. Well, yeah, of course. If you can't talk to your friends about anything, then what's the point of being friends? Like I was saying about Twitch, they wouldn't allow me access because there was a phone number on there that I no longer owned. And they wouldn't let me take the number off of there. They wouldn't let me change it. And then I talked to Authy because they said that if I get my stuff sorted out through Authy, that they would change it on Twitch. Well, that didn't happen. So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to lose this account. But then I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to call the number. I'm going to call that old number that is no longer mine, that now belongs to somebody else, and I'm going to tell them the situation. And so that's what I did. I called them and said, okay, I am going to... this is a number that I used to own. I am going to log into Twitch. You are going to get an SMS to your phone. If you would please... send me that SMS to my current number. And they said, okay. And they sent me the SMS, and just like that, I was back in my Twitch account. I didn't want to have to bother them. Well, I'm not giving you the number, because then you'll start calling them. But yeah, it was an old number that I'd given Twitch like years ago. But I thought that was kind of... It was kind of cool too because I mean that person could have just said no, go f yourself. You know, I don't know who you are, leave me alone. But they didn't. They were cool about it. They were like, yeah, okay, sure, I'll help you, man. And I'm like, thank you. Some random person who doesn't know me helped me loads more than Authy or Twitch ever could. Authy and Twitch were just like, nope, sorry, we can't help you. And I even told Twitch in one of the tickets that I filed with them, I said, I will get on a video call with you. Like, I made the joke the other night on stream that I would get on a video call with them. In the next ticket that I filed with them, I actually put that. I said, I will get on a video call with you and show you my ID just so I can get my account back. But they're like, nah. So, yeah, thankfully, yeah, that's taken care of now. I changed the number and everything, so we're good. But I gotta tell you, man, Twitch was absolutely useless. Their tech support, or not really tech support. I guess this was customer support. It was awful. I mean, because you could never just talk to somebody. It was all through email. There wasn't even a chat option. You couldn't call anybody. There's no phone number to call. I mean, and I don't blame the employees. The employees are just doing what they're told to do, so I couldn't blame them. But my God, is Twitch customer service awful. It was just horrible, man. I mean, 2 weeks of getting email after email after email, filed 3 tickets, nobody could help me. So I just, like, screw it. I'm just going to do this myself. Again, I just got really lucky. I got really lucky that the person who now has my old number was like, sure, that's cool. The birds and the bees. I was never told the story of the birds and the bees when I was a kid. Never told it. So I have no idea how that goes. Let's see. Okay, we're supposed to go over here. So yeah, I'm going to do the hardcore edge master thing and tweet out to Twitch and be like, yeah, you all suck. You didn't help me. I had to call the old number. Actually, I probably should just tell them because they need to know how absolutely useless their customer support is. Again, I'm pretty sure their employees know how useless it is. I mean, to be fair, I think in probably 70% of the cases, the way they do it is fine. Okay? But again, that 30% that is not helped by that way, they need to have some options, man. Because those 2 weeks sucked. They sucked so bad. And there were even a few nights there where I couldn't stream to Twitch. Thankfully, now I can again. I'm not going in there yet. Any lore? Ib the parking place? In the parking place? I don't think that parking place that I just was at, I don't think there is. Oh crap, robots. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Let's see, where are my lines there? Come on, run into the mines, you little shit. Oh crap, that's water! Oh. I thought there was going to be some land here. This is actually good, though. I don't think they can get here. Yeah, I don't... well, actually, they maybe they could. But they may not come after me here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to come after me here. I've actually never been on this. Is there anything in here? I don't think there is. Oh, that's another mod that I miss, is the clear water mod. So you can see underwater. See it? Sea Captain's hat. Do I like Seven Deadly Sins so far? How can I put this? No. I'm not saying that to be insulting. Trust me, I'm not. I mean, it's okay. I mean, but again, it's the problem with it is it's a mobile game, and the reason I think that it isn't really going to get my attention very much is because mobile games are generally made a certain way. They're made so that you can consume a product in small pieces. They figure if you play a mobile game, you'll play for, 30 minutes, maybe 45, an hour. Heavy users will be on for a couple hours. That's fine. Some people just really enjoy those types of games, and that's fine. But as the game hits me right now, it is not one of those games that I see myself playing very much. Get off me, man. It's one of those games where, again, I can play it for like 30 minutes, but then I get bored. Crap, I'm gonna get killed. And that's how the game hits me, is it just... I just don't find myself getting excited for it. Oh, shit. Oh man, I'm getting low on ammo here again. Where's my shotgun? Okay. I'm still... Please tell me they at least... Oh god! Did they hit the mine? Okay, at least one of them hit the mine. I mean, I'm not saying that I won't give it more opportunity, because whenever you play a game, I always think to myself, you can't just play a game for like an hour and say, okay, I don't like this. I think you have to, sometimes you need to give a game a chance. And I don't think an hour is enough of a chance to, oh crap. I don't think an hour is enough of a chance to really say, well, do you or do you not really like the game? I sincerely don't know. Oh man, this guy's really hitting me hard. So yeah, I mean, if you're asking me to judge the game based on 1 hour of gameplay, that would be my answer. I actually I actually miss playing Uno a little bit too, but again, nobody watched. Like 3 people watched me play Uno, and Uno was actually pretty fun. It really was. If I could get a whole bunch of y'all, like, I know, was it Blescobar? Blescobar bought the game just so we could play online, which I thought was awesome. That was nice of him. And we actually played a couple times and it was fun. But yeah, most people did not, come to watch somebody play Uno, which is unfortunate, because I thought it's a fun game. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I remember when I was younger and we played real Uno at the house, just family, like during Thanksgiving or whatever. I actually enjoyed watching my family play it because it was always fun. It was, and it was fast paced, and we just always had a good time. And so I'm a little disappointed. Ooh, who's this? Oh, a vampire bloodline. Okay. Uh-oh. Ow, get off me. Okay, so his guards are going to start helping me out here. Good. And I don't want to use the explosive ammo because if I accidentally hit them... Oh, I died! No! Yeah, Uno the card game. It's so fun. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. I was talking about Uno so much. And I got myself killed. And I hadn't saved in a while. How far back is it putting me? I think it's putting me back pretty far. I think it's going to put me all the way back to the that house. It did, yeah. Look how far back I am. Damn it. That sucks. Okay, well, let's fast travel back over here again. But yeah, Uno was pretty good fun. It is definitely more fun when you play with friends. Because, like I said, our one buddy, Blescobar, he bought it. And he and I would go in, and because it would be basically you can play online, and you could play it'd be like you versus 3 other people, and he was one of the 3 people that I would face, and it was always fun. It was always fun. The only bad thing is that occasionally people would just leave. I don't know if they were getting disconnected or what, but they would just leave, and so suddenly it would switch over to playing, the NPC, and it doesn't feel as fun when you're just playing the NPC. Because that's the thing of Uno, is that it's a game that most of us grew up on playing with other people. Again, during the holidays, have your cousins over and a whole bunch of y'all just play Uno. Or another game, Scrabble. I loved playing Scrabble. I still like playing Scrabble. And I think there is a Scrabble online community, but again, there aren't a lot of people out there who are necessarily going to tune in and watch me play Scrabble. Okay, I'm going to skip the robots this time. Yeah, there they are. I think I see him. I think. Okay, yeah, there's one of the robots. So we're going to skip them. And we're just going to go right for the lighthouse. Oh, well, yeah, the version that we played the Roblox version, Dre, and that version, it's just not that good. I mean, it still follows all the basic rules, but when you compare the Roblox version to the version that I played, the Ubisoft version, the official version is really good. It's actually really good, it's well animated, and it's really not that expensive. Again, it goes on sale all the time, and so you can get it for like $7. And again, considering how often you play it and how many hours of gameplay you can get out of it, it's essentially endless if you really enjoy the game. But yeah, for $7 to be able to get even, say, 100 hours out of it, that's amazing. Yeah, and then again, you could still play with your friends. Okay, this is going to be weird. Oh. A nuke mine? Okay, so they have a lot of nuke mines around here, I think. Oh, there's another one. It's a plasma mine. That's a house in Detroit. Hell, man, I could probably trade some of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a house in Detroit. Yeah, I'll give you Dark Magician and Blue Eyes. Give me your house. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start running into them here. Hopefully there'll only be like 5 of them. But I gotta watch out for the bombs. They put a lot of bombs around here. There's the other one. I remember when I would do this just to locate bombs and stuff, or mines. One time I was streaming and I would do that to locate them, and some guy's like, "You're cheating." I'm like, "How is that cheating?" He's like, "You're using that to locate mines." I'm like, "So?" I mean, if they didn't want you to use it like that, they would have not put that into the game now, would they? He's like, "That's cheap." I'm like, well, you know what else is cheap? Your mom. Go away. I mean, I've run into people who do that sometimes, who like you're playing a game and they get angry at you because you don't play the way they play. And you're just like, dude, did you buy me the game? Are you paying me to play the game for your entertainment? Then shut your pie hole, man. I'm going to play how I want to play. All right, children of Adam. Oh, they saw me. Okay, let me see if I can just toss a grenade in the window here. Okay, 11 grenades. Your mama jokes in America. I actually don't do a lot of mama jokes, but that one just seemed fitting at this point.
Cast your eyes to the ground, brother.
Damn, that's a lot of rads. Where's my Radix? Let's do some Radaway and we'll do some Radix. And then we'll also do some Mutt Chops. Oh wow, that Radix actually helps quite a bit. You're still kicking my ass though. Damn, they're really hitting me. How many explosive do I have? Okay, I should be able to get a couple of them at least with this. Of course, I could try to get a spot. Dang, there's so much debris out here. Oh, there's one. Here, let me see if I can snipe this dude. Oof, dang, that didn't really hit him that hard. What are you doing there? Bam! Right in the chest. Okay, I'm gonna need to break off for a minute. Oh god, I've taken a lot of rads. Alright, need some more Radaway. Actually, wait, was it the... I think I remember which one it was. Oh, crap. I think it was Mirelurk. Was it cooked Mirelurk? No. Damn it. Blood pack. Oh, baked blowfly gives me rad resistance. Okay. So let's take some Radaway. We'll let that heal a little bit. And now let's go back and eat some of the baked bloatfly. So we'll get even more resistance now. Okay, I thought for a moment that I leveled. That's another thing that I do sometimes. I'll level and I won't even realize it. And so I'll sometimes gather up like 2 or 3 points that I've not spent. And right now I could really use another point. I need to pump up my rifle a little more. Missed that one. Crap. Damn, she didn't die from that. Oh, there she is. She's in the house. Makes me wonder, do I want to use the gamma gun on them? I've actually almost never used the gamma gun in any of my runs, so I don't even know how well it does against them. Oh, he's up there. Wait, there's another one down? Oh, I bet he's at the beach. Yeah, I bet he's probably hanging on the boat. There he is. Damn, that gun is stronger. Your mama's so fat, even her Facebook picture's 300 pounds. Okay. Dre is so skinny, he can hula hoop through a Cheerio. Only an OG will know where that joke came from. Oh, there's another one over here. Damn, almost out of ammo. That's an old joke. It is an old joke, man. It's still funny, though. Okay, there's a big baddie in here. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, just a glowing one. Should be able to take him out pretty easy. Oh crap, I didn't even realize there was a nuke in there. That could have ended badly. Is your mama more African American? I don't know. I think it's kind of even. I mean, I've heard them. I'm not African American, but I've heard those jokes all my life too. Why'd the chicken cross the road? The best version of that joke that I've heard is actually pretty. I don't want to say bad, but it's obviously not child safe. It was pretty funny though. It was in that movie, The Last Boy Scout. That was probably the best version of that joke I ever heard. When I heard his version of the joke, I was like, "That's actually pretty funny." Idea time. Come on, step to it. It's right. Oh, god dang it. Fine. Just shoot you like that. You bastard. You wouldn't run into my mine. Okay, let's just go pick up our mine now. There's one more left. I can't say it. It's very vulgar. It would definitely push me into R rating. Right now I've been kind of towing the line at PG-13. The most loyal fans want to know. Okay. Well, in the movie, he's actually been kidnapped. And he ends up with a little chicken puppet that he puts on his hand. And, oh no, it's not a chicken puppet, it's a cat puppet. And he said, why did the rooster cross the road? And he said, because his dick was stuck in the chicken. And I don't know why I just found that funny. I know to y'all it's like, dude, that's not funny. I don't know why, but to me it was funny. Oh, good, they have Radaway. See, Comrade's like, what the hell? But yeah, that's the version of the joke that I heard, and I thought it was pretty funny. There are so many iterations of that joke that it's hard to really say how many there are. There are even, I mean, obviously it became a meme. And there are memes that you can find online about the chicken joke. Okay, now hopefully I can go around and collect all their junk. Still got a ton of rods. I think I already looted everybody. Bomb caps. A Brexo.
That's it.
Oh, that's right. I gotta put a thing here. Dang it. I hate building. I hate getting all these missions because I don't like to let them sit in my log, but I also don't really like doing them for the simple fact that I don't like setting up too many of the settlements too quickly. Because again, sometimes you get those calls where, hey, we need help, and before you know it, you've got like 3 calls for help, and you got to go get them all, and it becomes a real pain in the ass. And clear all this stuff out. Because I know I'll eventually build here, but I'm not going to want this. Wow, I have no aluminum. Is there no aluminum here? Somebody has to have aluminum. Damn it, nobody has aluminum. Oh, quick reminder, if you've not claimed it yet, you've only actually got a few hours left to claim it. On Epic Game Store, Grand Theft Auto 5 for free to keep. If you've not claimed it, go claim it now. I mean, if you want it, obviously. I claimed it. I already had it, but I was like, screw it, I'll get another copy. But yeah, it's only for, let me see, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock here. It's only for a couple more hours, I think. So yeah, if you want that game, go claim it. Even if you don't have a PC, go claim it. Because you never know. A year from now, you might have a PC, and it's like, oh man, I don't have any games. But you're like, hey, wait a minute, I claimed all those games. That's what I tell people, because I've had a couple of people tell me, oh, well, I can't run some of these newer games. I'm like, well, just claim the game now. So in a year from now, maybe you get a new graphics card or a new PC, something, and then you can play them. And then you'll have the game. And they're just like, oh yeah, we could do that. So yeah, if you've not gotten it yet, go get it. Because it's pretty rare that a game as big is Grand Theft Auto 5 is given for free. I mean, that doesn't happen. I mean, they've actually had a few pretty good games that they gave for free. Like that one game that I played a while. Y'all saw me play it, Kingdom Come Deliverance. That was a pretty good game that they gave away for free, but it's definitely not on the same level as Grand Theft Auto. GTA 5 is like the epitome of AAA. You don't get much better than that. Man. Okay, well, let's go down to the boats. See, help defend Somerville Place. Again? I gave you all defenses, didn't I? Or did I not have defenses for them there? See, now I gotta go defend that damn place again. Oh, these have aluminum, I think. Ooh, that's got radiation. Let me see. Any aluminum in that? Nope, no aluminum. So I can't even finish this mission, because now I gotta go to Somerville Place and defend them. Or else by the time I finally get over there later, their whole place will be destroyed. Oh right, I think I was trying to give them a gun for defense, but I didn't have the materials, and I probably forgot to go back. I always forget about that little settlement because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Ah! Where's my gun? Okay, I'm gonna need a bigger gun. Okay, that's not good. Shotgun? Bam! Damn, die. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I've been meaning to give them one, but I never had the materials to give it to them. Hey kid, wanna die? Bam! Right in the head. I'm kidding.
Help fighting him off.
I was glad to help out.
Well, I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
My question is, how does he send out an alert? I don't think he has a radio here that sends out... Yeah. Here, I'm going to take that stim pack. Oh, and your Rad-X, thank you. Alright, let's nom some rat away. Let's drink a bunch of water. No, I don't want to destroy the house. Crap. Oh man, they're like in a spot where I can't really tag them because of that NPC thing. Dang it. Oh, wait, hold on, come on. Highlight them, damn it. Come on. Move. Get up. Okay, you come here. I'm gonna take you outside. Windmill. That's right. I'm scrapping them all. There was one more, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, I still doubt I have enough to give them any defense, but we'll look. Oh, I do! Great! Okay, awesome. So now I can give them a gun. In fact, let me leave all the stuff I got from these guys here. Here. Actually, I could give that guy this sweater vest and slacks. I've had that on me a long time. Got an ad before the stream? Okay. I don't know why, but okay. Yeah, if you get an ad, just click skip. If it's skippable, just skip the damn thing. It's not like I get paid for it anyway. Ooh, I didn't know I had that. Boosted, tactical boosted fiery improved. Wow, that's got a lot of upgrades already on it. You missed Fallout. Play it, man. It's a fun game. I think the Game of the Year edition, which has all the DLCs, is like $20 right now. I still don't have a good automatic assault rifle. I generally like to have one of these two because the ammo is usually cheap. Did I get better at constructive skills? I've become better at managing my resources. I will say that. most of my builds are because again, it's hard to get all this stuff together because you've got weight you have to deal with and like if I really wanted to, I could make Sanctuary massive. Because I have enough wood and steel over there to make several buildings if I wanted to. I've just not done it. You don't have a good PC, play it on the lowest settings. You don't have to play it on max settings. Okay, we're gonna go give the sweater vest and slacks to this dude. Because he looks pretty, his clothes are pretty nasty.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
Let's see what's he got. Okay. Or I could give him a dress. Put him in a dress. Here, we'll get him to wear this. There you go. Now he looks like a dad.
I saw a for once. Far away, but I saw it.
It's a nice looking outfit, actually. It's all nice and clean. It looks like he's getting ready to go to church. I'm gonna take some of your corn, bro.
Seems to be growing well.
No, just a little bit. Don't worry. Take some of your corn. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, that's an MK7, too, so that should be pretty good. Ooh. Is that a legendary Radstag? I know it's a glowing. But is it legendary? Because if it's not legendary, I'm not going to bother killing it. Oh, there's an albino there, too. Let's see. Glowing, albino, and a regular one. Yeah, I don't think they're really worth killing. Their meat's good, but they're kind of a pain in the ass to kill. I'd rather just kill this one, because that one will drop fast and will drop the exact same thing. Oh wow, that one went down really fast. Okay, the glowing didn't. the other one ran off. Oh, I think there's a giant out here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a giant. Like a Colossus. I forget what they call them. There's not very many in the game. There's only like 3. Like as far as the areas where they spawn, there's only like 3. Oh, come here. Stop running. Don't run. Come on, buddy. Don't run. Oh, oh, hi. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another settlement out here. Oh, is that a... Okay, there's some super mutants back there. And I think there's a fishy guy that's tracking me. He should be right over here. There he is. Oh, almost out of ammo again. I really need to upgrade this gun. I've had it long enough, I need to upgrade it. Because if it can do even just a little bit more damage, it'd be better to... Ooh. Oh, wow, that... Oh, that Mirelurk... Oh, God. That Mirelurk hunter killed that legendary. God damn it. Die, you frickin' vagina with legs. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. A rock lobster. A rock lobster? Come on, where's the legendary? I just saw it here. I know that thing killed it. Come on, don't... Oh, you better not have despawned on me. I just saw him kill it. Damn it. Every time a legendary dies and despawns on me, I'm like, yeah, that was probably my explosive shotgun. Because that would be great right now. Frickin' explosive shotgun would be awesome. Wait, maybe it's in here somewhere. Where is this thing? Damn it. Come on, where is it? Damn it. I guess it's gone. Maybe it floated away. I could have, because I could have swore. Let me see. Hold on. I was standing here, and I saw him fighting it like right there. So he should, and he dropped dead right here. So yeah, I'm guessing it just despawned on me. That sucks. Damn it. I blame Dre. Alright, well, let's see what's in here. Oh, well, I can go get all that stuff down there here in a minute. Let's see, anything good? 45 rounds. Night Vision 5 crank laser musket. Oh, wow, he's got a lot of ammo. Should probably heal myself. Let's see, where's the... There we go, the queen steak. I'll heal a whole bunch. Alright, let's grab all this stuff here. Buff out. Rad-X. Ooh, microscope. There was a lot of stuff going on there for a minute. I wasn't worried about the super mutants over here. I actually did want to go get that Radstag. I was figured, well, I've chased it that much. Might as well finish it off. But then I saw the frickin' walking vagina. Always gotta watch out for walking vaginas. Let's see. I'm just checking to see if these rail cars have doors or something. Yeah, dang it, I can't go that way. Alright, that's the end of the map there. How far down am I? I'm not that far down. Yeah, I thought I had a little ways to go. And then, of course, I know the map extends over this way. Suffolk County Charter School. Oh, Vault 88. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Jamaica Plain at 5%. Okay, let's fast travel to Jamaica Plain. I was going to say, let's just go to Vault 81 now. So I can go get that gun. I've been meaning to for the last 2 days. But then I saw Jamaica Plain. And that's how you get distracted. Because you're like, oh, they're at 5%. I need to go help out. Because apparently they don't know how to plant their own crops. Or make their own wells. They're like Americans. I'm kidding. I should probably turn this light off. I'll be right back. There we go. Whew. Because it's already... Wow, it's 8 o'clock in the morning now. Alright. I don't remember... Did I? I don't remember putting a tower here. But it said there were 2 people here. Oh, maybe... Oh, this is one of them, I bet. Yeah, I don't remember putting a...
Just want to trade a few things.
Oh, no I don't. Yeah, I left this here. Huh, I guess they showed up anyway. Come on. Alright, well, I guess we'll put the bare minimum for them. Let's see, food, water, power... No defense, only 1 bed. I found out, interestingly, there's water under here. If I remember correctly, it's like right here. Which is kind of weird. Because you're like, there's not supposed to be water there. There's water there. It's too small, though, to actually put one of the machines on it, though. So it's kind of useless. Concrete, wood. And I kind of want to leave that there because it respawns money. That can go away, that can go away. Oh, let me see if it lets me destroy this house again. It does. Nice. Because that house is kind of useless because you can't even go into it. But if you destroy it... So let me see, can I get just the door? No. Dang it. But yeah, if you remove the house, then you've got a nice big spot to plant crops. Otherwise, you'd have to plant them here in the parking lot, and it feels weird planting them. I'll actually leave that there. Okay, but let's get rid of the house. Actually, just in case, let me... Because sometimes deleting, or not deleting, but removing stuff that big sometimes crashes my game. So... Really? Scrapping the whole building, all I get is 15 wood. That was weak. But the good thing is... I think there's water over here too. This looks a little odd now though, because you can kind of see under it. And I've actually gotten rid of all this in other runs, and it just, there's no part of this that looks good after you start removing too much. Because it just looks, it doesn't look quite right. It never does, because I mean, obviously there shouldn't be a big cavern there. Let me see what I can... Okay, so that looks kind of better. Remove that. Okay, that actually looks like it could be natural. Okay. Remove that. Okay, I think we're good there. Well, hold on. Let me see. Remove that. The sapling. Okay, this should be good. This is a good, decent little area to plant some crops. And let's not remove that. Let's leave that there. And I should have some corn. Where's the corn? There we are. Okay. So 6 corn should be more than enough. Get rid of this thing. It is nice to get rid of all the trash, though. I was always annoyed that in the regular version of the game you can't scrap things like piles of leaves and all this trash. It never made sense. I mean, why would you not get rid of the trash? I guess if somebody was lazy, I suppose. Okay, you go take care of that. Oh, we can also give them some water. We'll put that right over here. We'll remove the door because they don't need a door. Okay, they've already got one bed up there. I can just give them another one up here. Let's remove this. Okay, just don't accidentally delete the house. Okay. No. Okay. Actually, we'll delete this bed too, or I'll at least move it. So it'll be indoors. Then I can actually put 2 beds over here. There we go. Okay, good. So they actually have 3 beds now. 3 water, 3 food. No defenses. Let's see. We're going to give them. Nice. I can give them at least one of these. Okay, so we'll put this over by the crops. I'm trying to think, where do the attacks usually come from here? They usually come from over there. So we'll put this right over here in the street. I think I can trash some of this. Where is my farmer? Why are you not tending to the crops, man? Get over here. I know what I can get her to do. I'm gonna give her... There we go. Scavenging station. Put that right here. There we go. Alright, go do your thing, lady. Or go upstairs and go to bed. One of the two. Yeah, I think she's trying to go to bed.
I just want to trade a few things. Let's trade some things.
No, why is... That's weird. I think she's trying to talk to me. It's trying to initiate dialogue.
I'm glad you're here. We've been having some trouble with raiders.
It's trying to give me an assignment.
Tell me what's going on.
They showed up in force a few days ago. There were too many of them. We had to give them what they wanted. They said as long as we kept paying them tribute, they'd leave us alone. At least we know where they're hiding out. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
How many raiders were there?
Too many for us to handle. But I bet you won't have any problems with them.
I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks. It'll be a relief not to have to worry about them.
Kill Raiders at Hyde Park. Okay. So where is Hyde Park? I know it's nowhere near here. Oh, that's right. I haven't finished Lighthouse yet. Oh, that's actually just down this way. Okay. Good, I can actually just walk there. Actually,
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
there you go. You look all nice and pretty now. You got a pretty... God, wash your face. But she got a nice, pretty dress. I've been carrying that dress for the longest time. Oh, okay. I remember this. They're like little roaches in all this area here. Okay. Can I pick any of them off? There's one. Yeah, they're all through this area. This is like a little... It's almost like a hamster cage. You ever had a hamster cage and it had all those little wheels and tunnels and stuff through it? That's what this place feels like. Kinda wish I had a silencer on this now. Stick your head out. Damn it.
Only a fucking coward hides.
To hide.
That dog just walked right up on me. I was like, shit. Come on. Get over here. Come closer. Okay, fine. Getting a little... Ooh, I didn't even notice that. Getting a little light on the ammo here.
How much you got left in you?
Let me see if I can blow some of these on them. Ooh. I didn't even realize somebody was over there. Oh, there they are. Okay, we're gonna have to go down. Damn it. Kinda got me surrounded. 'Cause every time I try to move up here, they're gonna keep shooting at me. Yeah, they've got too many angles on me. And that's the named one, so he's gonna be a little harder to kill. Oh my god, he's shooting me through where he shouldn't be able to shoot me through. Alright, come here. I'll try to take him out. It actually gave me credit for the mission there. I only really had to kill him. Yeah, that's the thing about this game, man, is that if you play it just pretty straight, like, again, I've got a few mods in here, but they're mostly all just cosmetic. They don't help me. They don't give me any extra armor bonuses or anything like that. So if you just play the game fairly straight, you actually have to manage your ammo fairly well. Either that or you have to spend caps to buy more. And that's what I've had to do. I've had to spend caps. And I'm kind of thinking to gain ammo when firing last round, last run your clip. Kind of want to do that. Let me see. Is there another one? Toughness. Oh, the damage resistance would be nice too. So with that, there's a lot of really good ones right now that I can grab. This one's good. The handgun one is good. That one's not bad either. Let me see, Lone Wanderer. Adventuring without a command, 20 more action points. I can manage without the extra action points. Locksmith I can do without. Let's see, that's radiation resistance. Oh, science ranks. Scrapper, we're already full on that. What's this? Hipfire actually improved when firing any gun. Oh, that's actually good. It makes it better for your pistols, too. What's this? Whenever encumbered, running costs 50% action points. No. The bigger the boom, the better. Explosions. Ooh, that's a good one, too. 25% more damage. That applies to my explosive guns, too. Yeah, I've actually got a pretty hard choice to make here, man. I think I'm probably going to go with this. Simply, well, I mean, I'm not hard up for caps, but I've been spending so many caps on ammo. Let's go with this. Let's get 21 maximum health. Okay. I just want to clear the area, though. So let's do that. Now that that guy is done sniping me, I can probably walk around here a little easier. Ooh, a legendary. I keep shooting for the legs, hoping to cripple them. Really? You're gonna give me that? That's the legendary? Damn. See, I've got a lot of these, but unfortunately this gun doesn't do a crap load of damage. That and my clip is really small. Ooh, crap, I need to heal. Where did he go? Did he fall? Oh, he walked back all that way, okay. Let's see, did she have anything else on her? No. Night vision hardened piercing automatic assault rifle. I may actually use that right now. Look at that thing. Do I have any room for it? Hold on. Oh yeah, I can put it in 9. Here we go. And I've got a ton of ammo for this thing. Because I've never had a gun that used this ammo. Where are you? He is down there. Oh, dang it. I can kind of just avoid him now.
Come on, girl.
No, man, you come on. Don't take all their goodies. Yeah. That is a cool scope. I've actually never used the night vision scope on this. That's actually kind of neat. I've only ever used just the standard scope because this isn't really a long range gun. It's more like medium to short range. Who's that shooting? Oh, I think there's a magazine up here. I think. Yeah, there it is.
Bingo.
The run before this one I actually played as a male. It was alright. It's fine. I did notice some differences though. Like some of the dialogue is done differently when they're talking to a male as opposed to a female. Nice. Some more ammo. A knife.
Nice.
Ugh, nothing good in there. These are always funny. Where will you be when the Holocaust comes? Jesus Christ, man. Oh gosh. The weird thing is that these posters like these we've actually used here in the United States. We don't use them very much anymore. But like during World War II, we had a lot of patriotic posters, and most of them were pretty neat. You know, they were just like "do your part for the war effort," stuff like that. But every now and then you'd find one that was a little weird, and you're like, "Wow, did they really put that out there?" And you're like, "Yeah, they did." I guess that's a normal thing, you know. Whenever a country's at war, generally you try to bring your people together. Oh, I didn't even realize I was over encumbered. Great. That's fine. We can just be right back. Yes. I saw that when I was a kid. It was the one where Donald is literally there doing, you know, he's got swastikas everywhere and he's doing the... Yeah. I don't really want to say it because that's a trigger word for YouTube. And if you say it, they will flag your video. So I try to stay away from stuff like that. But yeah, I've seen that cartoon you're talking about. I mean, and I understood it. Even as a kid, I understood it. It wasn't that he was actually a, you know, bad guy. It was just kind of showing how ridiculous everything was.
Hey there.
So can we stop worrying about paying tribute to those raiders?
They won't be bothering you again.
Thanks. It's good to know we can count on you guys when we're in trouble.
Yeah, some of the old Disney and Warner Brothers cartoons from back in the day, I mean, by today's standards, they're actually really shocking. But again, when I was a kid, some of those cartoons came out on TV, and it was just, you know, it's how we grew up. It didn't seem weird to us. But of course, now here in the States, there's a lot of politically correct stuff going on, and you can't say certain words, and you can't, you know, dress a certain way, or, you know, any of that. And people get freaked out really easily whenever you do some of those things. But I think you can discuss that stuff if it's done in the proper context. But for some of these people, even if you do speak about it in an educational way in context, and you discuss how it was offensive or why it was said at the time, that sort of thing, they're still offended by that. And so you can't, you know, their whole deal is just never say that stuff ever again. I don't care. Just never say it. And I think that's stupid. Got lots of buff out to sell. I kind of want to keep all this junk. I don't want to give them anything because I'm not going to build here. I should probably actually go to Diamond City and sell all this. But yeah, if you've never, Comrade Andre, if you've never seen the patriotic Donald Duck cartoon from the 1940s having to do with the war, it's a little, I mean, seeing it now, I mean, because like I said, I'd already seen it before, but I can imagine how jarring it might be for people now. Because when you think of, you know, Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and stuff, you think of them as like these child-friendly cartoon characters, and then suddenly you see Donald Duck in that context, and you're like, what in the hell am I looking at? Because I've actually introduced that cartoon to a few people over the years, and they actually, when I told them about it initially, they actually didn't believe it. They're like, that's BS. But no, it's a real cartoon, and they really made it, and yeah. It was a little out there, but again, when you put it in context, it makes sense. Alright, Crazy Myrna.
I don't serve sense. Supplies are just for humans.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything you need.
But again, like I said, you might know it and I might know it, but for people that are not familiar with it, for them it's really jarring, and it's quite shocking. It's crap that she has so little money. Can only sell her so much. Yeah. Let me just give her all that, and then I'll take all her ammo. I'm probably not going to cook these eggs. I should just sell them to her. Oh, they actually have no value. Crap, so I have to kind of cook them to get anything out of it. Let's see, 38. I don't really use the 44 very much, but I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, shotgun shells. Let's see what else. I'll take the fusion cells. There we go.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Something for everyone.
Okay, I can probably sell them the rest of my crap here. Let's see. Actually, I don't need 81 bobby pins. We'll sell them like 50. You can take that. And that. Oh yeah, that's that one that had all those upgrades. Oh yeah, drugs. We're gonna sell them drugs. That sounds bad. I'm gonna sell them drugs. Rad-X, I don't really use it that often. I'll sell him like 20 of these. Repair kits I don't use. I thought I had more drugs. Am I just missing it? Yeah, I thought I had more drugs to sell. I'll sell him a couple of medics. So Some snacks. Squirrel. Okay. Let me see how much ammo I can get off of him, though. Let's see. We'll take all his shotgun shells. Take all his 50 cal. All his 45s. Oh, okay. We're already giving him money now. Okay. So, could still let's give him a melon. Have some melon, buddy. Refreshing beverage. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize I had that. Removes 1,000 rads. Cures all addictions and gives you 500 hit points. Wow. I completely forgot that I made that. Rad-X. Yeah, I could have swore I had more drugs. Actually, I can get rid of those. Oh, now I know what I was going to sell him. Fusion cores. I have no use for these. Let's see how many more. I can sell him 3 more. There we go. That'll work. Oh, you know, I haven't even gone to talk to Nick yet. Here, let's go into Nick's shop and we can do that one. The Nick rescue is actually kind of neat.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Follow the Freedom Trail.
These ties. Oh, Nick.
I'm gonna take this magazine, lady.
Yes. The bills. Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective. He's gone missing.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
I like that. That's kind of neat. The mysterious stranger. All right, I think I've been by where Nick is. Let's see. Oh, I still need to go do that too. All right, where is Nick? He's... Oh, I didn't realize he was over here. I thought it was up here. Okay, never mind. Well, I guess we gotta hoof it. Let me make sure I'm all loaded up here.
Word is something.
We're gonna run into some dogs here. One of those was the legendary too. Very nice. His body's freaking out. What are you? Oh my god, what is he doing? Dude, don't do that in public. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was... Dog, what's with you, dog? Oh, he's still freaking out a little bit. He's still moving. You know, I'm not dead yet. Stop moving, man. I'm not moving him. He's just doing it on his own. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna loot him now. Stalker's lever action rifle. Oh, I love lever action rifles. But again, I have no bullets for it. If you're not yet in combat, increases VAT's accuracy but costs more AP. Not the greatest upgrade. Again, I generally only like stuff that's either gives you the additional 15 points of flame damage or the explosive. Trying to think, is there any other legendary weapon mod that I like besides those two? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, I like the one that does, I think it's, adds plasma damage, is it? I think it's the one that adds plasma damage. Because then sometimes it turns you to goo. And if they get turned to goo, then they have a chance to drop nuclear material. Which is good stuff. Oh, there's a giant around here, I think. Somebody loved their books. There we go. I just want to discover it. Did I level? No, I didn't. Oh, super mutants. So let me see. I think it's just a dog and that dude. Get off me, dog. I'm just gonna loot him and get out of here. No need to waste time on this right now. What is tracking me? Well, I know Swan's right there. Oh, there's something else over there. Do you see it running by? Maybe we'll bring Swan. I mean, I just have to shoot him and he'll come chase me. I'm trying to remember what he drops. I don't think he really drops anything amazing. Come get me, big guy. I'm over here. Oh, crap. He was running a little faster than I thought he would. Ow! That hurt. Let's see. I don't think he can chase me into... Oh, God. I don't think he can chase me into here. Okay, this little guy's supposed to activate on his own! Jesus. Ouch! Rocks hurt. Oh, Furious Power Fist. I forgot you dropped that. I don't ever use it, but plasma cartridge, throw it around. Swan boat fragments. Oh, I think that's either plastic or ceramic. I don't really need any of that. Completely forgot I had this gun. It's a good gun. A little slow, but it's strong.
I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. Caught that detective snooping around. What does he do?
Oh, I'll find you.
Take the shot glass.
He's here for the detective. Isa.
Dang it. I'm just gonna walk right up to him. Just, come here, dude.
Malone's gonna have your guts forgotten.
Sweet.
It's a big melon. So is it this way or... Oh, I think it's the... Oh, wait. Okay. I think this is just the bathrooms. Okay. There is stuff over here. Tension trigger. Where's the bomb? Usually there's a bomb. Oh, a grenade. Okay. Should be a bomb right around here. There it is. Ooh, they spotted me quickly. Ah, that blew up too quickly.
Come on out. I promise I'll liberate one. Spit on your balls.
Okay, Molotovs are not going to be good in here. Actually, where are my other grenades? Cryomines. I had some different grenades. Plasmas, pulse. Let's use the pulse grenades. Dang, he's right behind there.
Where'd you go?
Damn it. Come on, stick your head out. Damn it. Well, standing and not moving. These guys have a ton of ammo.
Nice.
Nice little trap you got there. Damn it, I can't open that.
Begins with a key.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction.
Don't you die on me! How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry?
Keep talking, meathead. Give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? So I'm writing your name down in that black book, kid. Lousy, cheating, card shark, I think were his exact words. Then he struck the name of Cross.
There we go.
Gotta love the irony of the reverse damsel in distress scenario. The question is, why did our heroine risk life and limb for an old private eye?
I need you to find someone, but it's complicated. I don't exactly know where they could be or how long they've been going.
Well, I've done jobs with less. Somehow nice and simple never makes it onto the menu in my world. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Wait, wasn't there one more thing in here?
Small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood.
The bauble was one thing.
What happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty vault. Perfect hideout.
wrong, huh?
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Better than whoever cleans up before. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side. What's that?
Must be losing my mind.
Yeah, with this gun, it's a bit harder, huh? Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here. Ugh, I can't take it. Let's go, Nikki, come on.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
What are you doing? You're coming to my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing games, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! And you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
Wait. Skinny. Remember the quarry. Lily June on the rocks.
ring any bells?
How the hell did you know about that? Okay, you two can go. You got until the count of 10. Then I don't care what happened back in the old days. You're dead.
What are you doing, Skinny? Kill him!
No, darling. They get one chance to leave. Skinny Malone's putting his foot down.
My mother was right. You monsters are all just talk.
Better get out of here fast.
One.
Kind of want to kill her. I don't think I've ever killed her.
What a mess I got myself into. Some man Skinny Malone turned out to be.
Ooh, I didn't loot him. Oh, I think Nick wanted me to go out the other way. It's already past 9 o'clock. Oh my god, load! That time and Nick is over on this other side. I'm not going back in there. I'm just going to run to him.
Ah, look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Ooh, 2 level ups. Okay, what do we got? Where's automatic weapon? Oh, automatic weapons. So it definitely helps spray and pray. Let me see what that. Well, let's do that. Let's see, that's melee weapons. Oh yeah, armor. Let's get the armor. Ooh.